Dear student, today we are going to continue our previous chapter, the Constitution of India. We have already learned we have that the what is constitution, why should country need constitution, and what is the value of the constitution. And today we have to continue our topic features of Indian Constitution, and we have already learned the first point of preamble. Okay, what is preamble? India's constitution begins with an introduction called the preamble. Okay, and what the preamble reads that we, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all the citizens. It means our constitution secured the all citizens security, that the first justice. What is the ground of justice? Social, economic and political, and liberty. What is the liberty? Which ground of liberty? That the expression. Everybody has free to express their view, and everybody have own faith, and everybody has freedom to worship. Like that, Hindu go to the temple and Muslim go to the mosque. It means everybody has liberty to express, believe their worship. Equality. What is the equality? That equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all. Fraternity. What is the fraternity? It means that the assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and the integrity of nation. Okay, and our next point is sovereignty. Sovereignty. What is the sovereignty means? India is a sovereign nation. Okay, the preamble states. What is the preamble states? Preamble says that India is a sovereign country. Sovereign matlab means self-governing independence. Okay, it is free from external control. People are governed by laws made by their own representative. The government also formulates its own foreign policy. Okay, and our next point is that the federalism. What is federalism? Federalism means systems of government. Okay, it means individual states have control over their own affairs, but are controlled by a central government in matters of national importance. Is called a federal government, federal systems. Okay, in India there is a central government and also government for every state. You know that the central government and the state government, two body of the our government. Okay, it is not possible for one government at the center to rule a huge country like India. So the constitution ensured there are government at different level. Okay, there is a separation of power between union and states government. Okay, the constitution contain three list of subject. Three list of subject means the union list, the state list and concurrent list. Okay, and what is the union list? Union list means on which the union government makes law. Union government our makes law. And the what is the list of state? On which the state government makes law, and the concurrent list on which the union and state government share the power to make law. Okay, and our fourth point is parliamentary forms of government. Okay, parliamentary form of government means the elected representative who exercise political power on behalf of the people becomes members of parliament at the center or state legislative. It means parliamentary form of government means in India here is a parliamentary form of government. On the other hand, in USA there is a presidency form of government. Okay, and one difference there is that our representative, we elect our representative, that become a parliament of members of the parliament. Okay, and the constitution also guarantees universal adult franchise, which means that the citizens of India can vote in election to elect their representative. All of you know that every 5 years we select our leader, our parliament member, and the parliament member which is at the center or the state legislative. Okay, and adult franchise. What is the adult franchise? Means every adult citizens can vote. Okay, no matter what his or her race. It means no matter that the which religion, language, caste, wealth, sex or level of education. Okay, moreover every person's vote carries equal weight regarding of his or her social or economic status. It means any group of social or economic status they can vote, but their age should be 18 years. Okay, and they elect their representatives. Okay, and our next point is separation of powers. What is the separation of power? Separation of powers. It means the government of our country has three main organs: the legislative, the executive and the judiciary. And what is the three organs? That the balance of power among three organs. Okay, the judiciary, which is responsible for protecting the citizens' rights and preventing the violation of constitution, is dependent of their organs of government. It means our government runs to these three organs with the help of three organs: the legislative, the executive and the judiciary. Thus is one of the reasons why the framers of Indian's constitution chose this particular form of government for India. and we are going to do your homework. What is your homework? Name two features of the Constitution. Okay, and your this topic, features of Indian Constitution, will be continue in next day.